Hey, what's up? This is Panda Man. You found my video. Today I'm playing Chivalry 2 with 171 Photo and Abe the White 227. Both of their information will be linked below.
Oh, and we didn't even do a question.
Abe is my brother-in-law. I've known him since he was 7, and now he's well into his 20s. And today, learned a little bit more about him that I never knew. Also learned, well, I guess you'll see in the video. Here's a hint. He might be on the run from the law.
Doesn't mean I'm a nerd. It means I'm really
So check it out. Conversation gets a little weird.
What's the kindest thing you've done for a stranger? It's also the scariest thing I've ever done for a stranger. One time when I was in high school. Yeah, A probably doesn't remember. Photo, do you remember when REI used to be on I-10?
Yeah.
So when they closed it, it stayed there for a long time. And subsequently, that's where all the homeless people hung out. And so I used to walk from my apartments to dress apartments, like during the summer. And I would have to pass by REI. And there was this one homeless guy that we knew from the neighborhood who was in a wheelchair. He had no legs. They're like amputated at the knees, right? And so I'm like maybe 14 or 15, right? And he approaches me. He's like, "Hey, can you help me with something?" And I was like, "No." And he's like, "Come on." He's like, "My wheelchair is broken. I have another one, but it's underneath some stuff, and it's behind the store. Can you please help me?" And I was like, "No." Sounds sketchy as shit. I'm not doing that. Dude got super pissed, but he started crying. And he was like, "God forbid one day you're in a situation where you need help and someone doesn't help you." And I was like, like he struck a nerve. So in my head, I was like, well, today's probably the day I die or get and I was like, all right, I'll help you. Like I turned back because I was walking away. I turned back and I was like, all right, I'll help you. And so he led me to the back of the store. The whole time I'm just like, I'm like on high alert. I'm like, this is it. I'm gonna die. But at least I'm gonna go to heaven if this is how I die. And yeah, so it turns out he really did need help with the wheelchair, right? But the only way he could get it was through butt sex. I'm just kidding. Yeah, so I followed this dude to the back of the store, and in the loading dock ramp, you know how this goes down so the trucks can back up to the store?
Yeah.
There's a bunch of like plywood and debris, and like underneath the debris, I could see a wheel sticking out. And he's like, "I need that wheelchair." And so I was like, okay. And I was still like sketched out, and so I had to climb down there, move all that shit, lift everything, pull it out, and I gave it to him. And he's like, "Thank you so much," and bless you, and all this stuff. And I was still like sketched out. I was like, okay, well, he wasn't lying, but someone could still pop out right now. Yeah. And it turned out it was fine. He genuinely needed help, and I helped him, and everything was fine after that. So that's got to be the kindest thing I've ever done against my best judgment. And I've never talked about it to now, so now it can't be the kindest thing I've ever done because I've talked about it, and you're not supposed to do that stuff. Yeah, because you do it to be kind, not for like the accolade of it.
Doing
Oh no!
left
Jump! Okay, I just walked off the edge. They jumped in.
What the hell?
Do y'all have a kindest thing y'all ever done?
I don't think so. Not like that, I guess.
I mean, it doesn't have to be compared to that.
Like me and my friends, like we've given a weapon to a homeless man once.
That's what?
Yeah.
Explain, please. This might not be kind.
It was when we were kids. We lived back in Fox Hall.
Mm-hmm.
We were like, me and my friends, we always played Bamboo Wars, right? Or like, you know, we just football.
Yeah. Or like get
Outside.
bamboo sticks and like sword fight.
Yeah, sword fight. You know, we do that kind of stuff. And then we noticed that, you know, under the overpass over there, like the Fox Hall meets in the I-10, there's homeless men. We saw this homeless guy over there just like chilling, sitting down. We're like, what's going on here? And he was telling us that, you know, he's there chilling. Like the other homeless men, they're kind of rude sometimes. And so we found a machete and we gave him it. And we gave him some McDonald's too.
I'm not sure.
To murder.
I'm not sure if this is the same ballpark here.
Are you saying you don't help homeless men?
You probably don't give strangers weapons.
I mean, the wheelchair's a weapon, man.
He didn't have legs. He needed it.
I didn't have things in the country, so he needed home security. He needed it.
Needed a home first.
Oh, let me heal, you jerk. You son bitch.
Photo, do you have anything kind that's not a crime?
Yes. So actually, you know, when I was still thinking I was going to be big shot automotive photographer, I was waiting on top of a parking garage for a photo shoot that I was going to do with a model that had traveled into town. Wow, I saw that happen.
That was that would have been so good.
So I'm sitting up there waiting in my car, you know, on the top of this parking garage by myself, and it's downtown, so real nice skyline and everything. And I see this couple like go up and they're trying to get decent pictures of themselves and everything with their cell phones, and you can see they're not happy with it and everything. So I'm just like sitting in my car watching it for a few minutes, and I'm like, I'm gonna go out there with my camera and help them out. And so turns out they were from somewhere in Africa, I can't remember where, and they were just like visiting Houston, wanted to have really good pictures. So I was like, yeah, give me your email, I'll take a bunch of pictures, edit them for you, and send them to you. And so I did. Like,
what's he, a Nigerian prince?
No.
Down to 10.
But yeah, I like took some pictures of them, and because what they were trying to do is get the what's that tower that's right there in the Galleria? It's in front of the water wall. Chase Tower, yeah. They wanted to get that in the background, but you know their cell phones at that time weren't good enough to really do that well. I was like, don't worry, I've got a wide-angle lens. It's perfect for this. And so yeah, and they were super happy. Like the guy was so excited when he saw me come up, and super thankful.
Yeah.
So,
well, see, that's kind without accessory to murders.
And that's the story of how he became an arms dealer in the neighborhood. Thank you for watching up to this point. Make sure to like and subscribe and be on the lookout for more videos. Love you, pendejos. Bye.